Long way from Saturnine, aren't you? Sister of the water.
Now let me guess. The owner of the psychic paper. And I take it you're a refugee like me.
I'll make you a deal. An answer for an answer. You're using a perception filter. It doesn't change your features, but manipulates the brainwaves of the person looking at you. But seeing one of you for the first time in, say, a mirror, the brain doesn't know what to fill the gap with, so leaves it blank. Hence, no reflection.
Your question?
Why can we see your big teeth?
Self-preservation overrides the mirage. The subconscious perceives the threat and tries to alert the conscious brain.
Where's Isabella?
My turn. Where are you from?
Gallifrey.
You should be in a museum. Or in a mausoleum.
Why are you here?
We ran from the silence. Why are you here?
Wedding present, the silence.
There were cracks. Some were tiny. Some were as big as the sky. Through some we saw worlds and people. And through others we saw silence. And the end of all things. We fled to an ocean like ours. And the cracks snapped shut behind us. Saturnine was lost.
So Earth is to become Saturnine Mark II.
And you can help me. We can build a new society here as others have. What do you say?
Where's Isabella?
Isabella?
The girl who saved my friend.
Oh, deserters must be executed. Any general will tell you that. I need an answer, Doctor. A partnership. Any which way you choose.
I don't think that's such a good idea, do you? I'm a Time Lord. You're a big fish. Think of the children.
Carla! You were right. We're nothing alike. I will bend the heavens to save my race, while you philosophize.
Sends today. I will tear down the house of Calvieri stone by stone. Take your hands off me, Carlo.
Oh, intensive stuff there from Matt Smith and Helen McCrory, I think, who of course has sadly died since. This was the Vampires of Venice, and I think had a sort of a gothic flavour to it, although the vampires weren't vampires in the normal understanding of the term. I think we heard there that they were actually aquatic creatures, and I think they transform themselves using that perception filter that the Doctor was talking about there. But great performances, and of course lovely period costumes and settings that the BBC always do so well there. I have a feeling this may be the one where Arthur Darvill joins the TARDIS team. I think he might have joined at the end of the last episode, or it might have been at the beginning of this one. I can't remember which, but I think he's now travelling with the Doctor and Amy. I can't remember whether they're married or not yet, Amy and Rory. No, maybe they're not married. I don't think they are married yet, but perhaps they're engaged. And I did notice there that the Helen McCrory character mentioned the silence, and I think that may be the start of quite a long-running a thread, if you like, a story thread that goes right through this period, connected to the silence. I don't know whether that was the very first time they'd been mentioned. It possibly was, I think. But yes, a few little sort of conundrums going on in this one. I can't remember where this was filmed. I don't know whether it was actually filmed in Italy or not. I know there was quite a lot of location filming, I think. So probably unlikely that it... But maybe they did go to Venice and do parts of it. I'd have to look that up to be sure. But yes, very interesting one. I remember sort of the brides of Dracula characters, these sort of young women draped in white and showing their fangs, and not showing up in the mirrors. I think there's quite that famous scene where the doctor turns round and they're there, but he doesn't see them in the mirror. Harking back, of course, to Bram Stoker's classic novel. But I can't remember the actual name of the aliens, but they definitely live in water from what I recall. Yeah, interesting one. Vampires of Venice.